Hey guys, okay, so I'm just gonna get started on with the video. So let's just say that I know it's been like another good 2-3 months since I posted, clearly to why I'm here now. So I am just gonna go ahead and start on my brows. You guys have seen me. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward this part. Using my Anastasia Dip Brow with the 7B pen. So, brush. So let's get started. Sorry if I keep going on this side. There's like a mirror right here, so I'm just like all over the place.
Sorry, they can't hear you.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm gonna take the Shape Tape Concealer with my e.l.f. brush. This is the concealer brush for like less than $5. And I'm just gonna take this to carve out my brows, and I'm in the shade Tan. I don't know if I've been different ever since I last posted and the stuff that I use. Let's see. All I know is that I don't use a sponge anymore.
Oh girl, don't do it.
That's for sure. I do my brows so fast. Perfect. Now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and still use the Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my lids. I'm just gonna use a little bit. And then to buff that out, I'm gonna be using my Morphe E45 brush. Okay, so now that I got my eyes primed, I'm gonna go ahead and set it with the Ben Nye. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay. The Ben Nye powder. Yep, Ben Nye powder. I'm gonna use that to set my lids. So the palettes I'm gonna be going back and forth with is the Modern Renaissance palette, the Jaclyn Hill palette. Last but not least, I'm gonna be using a new palette that I actually have been having for a while. I just haven't used it. It is the Hypnotize Artistry palette. I got this at the MUA project here, and these are the colors. They are stunning and very pretty. I'm gonna be using that one into my eyes today. It should be a fun look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and you guys. So I'm gonna take my Morphe M44 brush. I'm going to take, I'm gonna go into the Modern Renaissance palette, and I am going to grab this shade right. I'm gonna grab this shade right here. It's a little reddish. Or whatever. And that's gonna be my transition color. I know it's super duper dark to be my transition color, but I don't give a fuck. We're just gonna wing it out, okay? So you're just gonna keep going back and forth. See how pretty that looks? It is pretty. We're just gonna intensify it some more until I feel like I wanna stop. Okay. Grab this other Morphe brush right here. It doesn't have the number on it, but it's very similar to the Morphe M433 brush. So I'm going to grab this shade right here. It's like a little bit reddish, But we're just gonna tuck that into the crease just to intensify everything more. Okay, so I did just a little bit of that. I don't really like that color. I'm gonna go into the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna grab Red Ochre, and we're just gonna put that in the same spot that I just put that in. Okay, so this is what y'all should have so far. Wow, she's bold. I'm just gonna grab the shade, I'm gonna grab Venetian Red over here, and I'm just gonna mix that into this little cocktail that we're mixing. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to cutting my crease. I have another Shape Tape concealer, and it is in the shade Medium. This one's gonna be one shade lighter than my natural color, or 2 more shades than my natural color. But I'm gonna use the same eyebrow brush, but I'm just gonna clean it first, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and cut my crease as well. So I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna take my angled brush, and we're just gonna cut very carefully. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this side first because I don't like this side. I'm gonna just do this one first and let this dry out, and I'm gonna fix it. I'm using this shade right here. It's like super deep gold. Wow, the fact that I only ended up using these two. But I'm using my Morphe M224 to just pack on this shade. So as the concealer is still a little bit tacky, we're just gonna go ahead and pile it right on. What y'all should have so far. Super foil, like, look how pretty. Okay, so now that is done, I'm just gonna go off camera and I'm just gonna fix that side because I don't fucking like it. Guys, so sorry, I forgot to freaking record it, but I am back and this is how it's looking so far. I grabbed, I'm grabbing this color right here in the 35B palette, and I'm just smoking out the edges. But yeah, so sorry, I thought I was already recording, so I was just talking to myself, but yes. So I'm just diffusing this onto the edges just so that we can get a little start up on what we're trying to create over here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Morphe E17 brush. So now we're just gonna grab another shade to diffuse that as well. This maroon shade right here. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this and we're just gonna pack that onto the corner edge. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a different maroon from the Anastasia palette. I just need it to be a little bit more intensified. Love Letter, and we're just gonna diffuse some more of that in there. I'm going to grab the Morphe M218 brush. It's like a, well, 213, sorry. So I'm gonna use that to diffuse some more of that orange around that crease, just because I feel like it's going away. Like that looks perfect right there, and I need it to match the other side. There we go. This is what y'all should have so far. Move on to adding the glitter, which I'm pretty excited about. So I'm gonna grab the Hypnotize palette, and we're just gonna add this shade right here on top of that glitter. So I'm just gonna use my finger just because it's gonna be a lot more easier. So I'm just gonna add it little by little, and we'll see what that does. And I've never used this before, by the way, so I've been swatching them, but never used it, so we'll see how it looks. Oh, that's really pretty. You can barely tell, but it's so nice. Oh, it has some really nice reflex in there. Oh, that's really pretty. I think you can't really tell on camera, but oh, I wish I can tell the difference. This looks so pretty. Okay, there you go. You can see it. It looks a lot more intense. We're gonna move on to the face. I am going to mix a new foundation that I got, which is a CC Cream by It Cosmetics. And I'm going to mix it with my Clinique Superbalance makeup. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and mix that. We're gonna do like maybe just one pump of this. So just one pump. So we'll add just a little bit also. Okay. So I'm just gonna mix that real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna slap that on. Oh, I forgot to prime my face. Fuck. Okay, we are good. So for primer, I am going to use the Clinique Superprimer. I've been using this so much now, and I'm honestly obsessed with this. This has been my favorite. So I'm just gonna use a pea-sized amount of that. It's super nice. It feels like it almost feels like a moisturizer. That's why I love it. It's not like a silicone. I'm tired of silicone. We want something real, honey. Now that is done, we're gonna go ahead and add the foundation. There we go. And I'm gonna be using the Ultimate Blending Brush by e.l.f. This is my fave. I have been using a brush lately. I haven't used a sponge in like a minute, so if anything that has changed in my like ways of doing makeup, it's definitely a sponge. I don't know. I kind of like using a brush a lot better now. But this foundation smells really nice. BT dubs. Oh my god, glitter got into my contacts. Okay, well that wasn't fun. Okay. Oh, excuse my skin. My skin has been going through it, y'all. Like, oh, it's like ridiculous. The Clinique Beyond and Perfecting one. This has also been one of my favorites. I'm just gonna use very little, just because it's super full coverage. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to be using the same brush, the Morphe E45, to blend that out. I'm going to be using the Clinique contour stick. This has been the only contour stick that I've ever used that actually like blends nicely. Like there's so much that I've tried that aren't really that good to me. But this stays very creamy. Oh, I just ran out. Look, I have no more. But this is like my favorite just because it's super duper easy to blend. Like very, very easy. Oh, before I go on with that, I'm just going to kind of set that underneath the eyes. Sorry. But this concealer is creaseless and waterproof and 24-hour wear. Okay, there we go. So well, I didn't really bake, but I just kind of set it. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the cheeks. So now that it's done, I'm just gonna set everything with the rest of my face using a big fluffy e.l.f. brush, and I'm gonna be dipping into the rest of my my Bednight powder, and just kind of perfect. After that, I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze the rest of my face using the little Morphe Brontour. They're so cute. They look like this, and I am in the shade Frenemy. And then to contour or bronze tour, I'm gonna use this oval shaped dome brush. It's the Morphe E48 brush. Some blush. I'm going to be using this one by Clinique. It's in the shade Heather Pop. Smoke out the bottom lash line. I'm going to go ahead and use the Deep Love Leather over here. Dip into that maroon shade right here, closest to the lash line. So I'm just gonna add some mascara. I'm gonna be using the Clinique Fit Workout Mascara. Use some liner pencil. I'm gonna be using Really Black by Clinique as well. Okay, and the lashes that I'm gonna be adding is Pinky Rose. I love these lashes. They're so dramatic and so nice. I'm just gonna go off camera and I'll be right. Well, actually, yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I got the lashes on. So these are how they look like. Living Lounge. Super nice. Super dramatic, and they flare out nicely, so yeah. So now that we're done with that, our last two steps, we're gonna do highlighter, of course, and then lips. So for highlighter, I'm gonna use, of course, Bretman Rocks highlighting palette Babe in Paradise. I'm gonna be using the shade Mahu. two of my favorite lip combos right now. Notion by ColourPop and the shade Homecoming by Morphe right in the middle. Use this to set my face, my Beduscu lavender spray. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next 2 months. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try my hardest to make more videos from now on. I feel like I've just been slacking, you know, I've just been crazy busy and whatnot with work and paying for shit, and I'm just like, I'm over adulthood, you know. But yeah, so I'll just see you guys on my next video.